Welcome in, everyone. It is Saturday, May 30th, 2026. We're going to do a clean out of all the barrels today. But first, we're going to start out with this we're going to check barrel number 5 that we have the septarian in. We checked it during the week after 2 days, and it didn't have much progress. So I went ahead and threw it in, and we're going to run it all the way to Saturday, 5 more days. So this video is going to start out checking this barrel number 5. Let me get you set up on the stand and I'll come back. Okay, I got stage 5 barrel here set up, ready to clean out. We're gonna take a look at the septarian that we have in there and get it cleaned up and moved aside because we need this stage 5 barrel for our petrified wood to go into final polish. So we started this out last Saturday with heavy cushioning, so I looked at it on Monday, 2 days, to see what kind of progress it had made, and it hadn't done a whole lot. So I threw it back in with some more cushioning, or with the same amount of cushioning, just to see what it would do at 5 days full cushion like that. So seems to have held up really good still. So here's the pieces of just the calcite I threw in there. They're rounded off really nice. So here's the other one. I've got a lot of cushioning in there. It doesn't have a lot of room to move around, so maybe that's saving the calcite veins there. We'll get these cleaned up. We'll take a closer look at it. Looks like that lost the tip that was there. Wore that tip down. I'll get it cleaned up and we'll take a closer look at it. I have our septarian laid out here. Got it cleaned off. I've got stage 5 barrel cleaned up, ready to go. I'm going to take a quick look at these. This is 1 week in the rough stage, 2 days with half a tablespoon of the 60-90 grit, and then 5 days after we looked at it on Monday, put it back in, I put a whole tablespoon of the 60-90. So these right here are definitely need to be cleaned better than they are before they move out of the 60-90, but you can see in here some of the 60-90 grit still down in some of the little cracks there. So these would definitely need to go back. These will go back through 60-90 again, since they turned out not near as bad as I thought they'd be. Rounded off really good. Had a few chips come out of the barrel. Most of it's the calcite vein. It's not the prettiest. I had a lot of cushioning in them, but I definitely think that I will throw these in line. These will go in a bag for a later date, but I will put septarian in line to run a full cycle through the polish, through the tumblers at some point. This was just our little test to see how it would tumble. What I'd read online is it was a hard rock to tumble, because of the soft calcite veins in there. But the key is cushioning it. But I think I may have had a little too cushion because it hasn't really smoothed out anything. Just basically kind of rounded the edges off a little bit. It'd be interesting to see when I run a full cycle what it'll look like through 2 weeks of 60-90 with maybe a little less cushioning in it. Maybe half the cushioning that I had in there, maybe. We're gonna weigh it here and see how much we lost. So we started out at 12.96 ounces. We checked it after 48 hours. We had 12.82 ounces. Let's switch over the ounce. So 12.5 ounces. That's after the stage 1A. So we lost 0.46 ounce over the week, which is not bad. I said I thought it'd be a whole lot worse than that. But it's not the prettiest. Like this piece. We'll see how it turns out. That's our weight test on this. This is going to go in a bag, put in our box of other things that our test items, and then plan on running a full batch through the tumbler cycle at a later date. Thanks for watching.